Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread. It's Monday. It's March. It's the 24th, 2025. And hey, just before we get to the three plays that we got rolling for you today to kick off the new week, I want to say, hey, make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss out when these videos drop and you can get the best of the number with us and you can cover that spread. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. As we always do, we'll give a shout out to the cappers we got rolling with us as always, and then we'll get right to Monday's action. So we'll kick it on over to Sean. How are you doing on this Monday, Sean?
Excited. How can you not be excited? There's like noon basketball action straight out of Daytona today on a Monday afternoon. You gotta love March Madness. It keeps rolling on, baby. CBI, thank you so much.
It's the daytime action. Who doesn't love kicking off the day with some nice early basketball action and going throughout the day? Love it. We love early daytime sports action here. Definitely, yes. We do. Kick it on over to Al. How are you doing, Al?
Yeah, coming off a tough loss today, but we're going to mix things up a little bit today, looking at some NBA. Hopefully that turns things around as my college basketball has gone a little cold after that hot start. But, yeah, hoping to turn things around the NBA here.
Yeah, definitely. Colorado State will take it. Heartbreaking for the team trying to win outright late there. Maryland guy got in and he just beat you at the buzzer beater at the end. Welcome to March Madness. There's one of the buzzer beaters we see, just heartbreaking for the Rams squad there. But hey, we covered the spread, knowing that spread was too big. So for me, 13-4 since we started doing these ones. So let's get to Monday's action. I'm excited to kickstart the week. Let's continue winning here. As Al alluded to, the first game we're going to kick it off with is we are going to go in an NBA game, and we got the Lakers taking on Orlando. Looking at the Lakers laying 4 in this one. Total, I see it about 214.5. Heading on over to Al. What do you think here in the Lakers and Magic here on Monday?
Yeah, they're coming off that ugly loss, 146 to 115 to the Bulls with they didn't look good at all in LeBron's first game back off his injury, but I think they do better in his second one back. He's still on the injury report, but he is listed as questionable, and I do expect him to play. LA is just 5-8-1 against the spread as a road favorite, but the Magic are even worse at 3-7-1 against the spread as home dogs. So I like the Lakers here laying the small number. I see it already coming down a little bit, but I expect it to go back up once LeBron is confirmed in the lineup. So I'll take it now, or actually I'll lay the 3.5 or 4 points, whatever you're getting it now. And I like the Lakers to win this one by more than two possessions here.
And we'll kick it on over to Sean here for the Lakers and the Magic here on Monday.
You know, before we came in on, we're just talking about this Laker matchup. It was 4. Now there's like a couple 3.5s popping up. The fact that you have apparently the best guy ever in LaFloppy and Luka, you're off a 40-point loss at home, and this is how you're favored over the Magic. It's terrible. I want to say just take the Magic on the money line. Magic by 50. Listen, that's sarcasm, folks. But this line tells me I do not have anything to do with the Lakers. So, no NBA, no betting allowed for me. Go ahead, Rod. Take it away.
I'm kind of with you, though. I look at this line, and I'm going, if the Lakers have their guys back and stuff, I make this line at least -9. But I guess you give it the respect to the Magic and that defense, but we haven't seen that defense from the Magic over their last few games. They definitely have not been playing the defense that we have known and come to love with the Magic at home. So for me in this one, I like the over. Right? If those guys come back, we know that the Lakers are definitely going to be chucking up shots. And they, when they have been back and all playing on the court, it's been a higher pace, fast paced type of game. So, and the Magic not playing the same type of defense that they have recently over the last couple of years, and then even down the stretch. Not a lot of defense being played. So at this low total where I said 214.5, hasn't moved a whole lot there. I like this to get into the 220. So give me the over, Lakers and Orlando here on Monday. that'll kick us on over to Sean's game, and we're going to go to the Cleveland State taking on Incarnate Word, I believe, right? Cleveland State.
We got Queens.
Queens, my bad. Queens, my bad. That's the
Word,
other game. And the Word is the other
Word
game.
is playing Jacksonville here. That game tips off at 12 noon. But I'm looking at your late action. Your nice dinner time. You're gonna sit down at 5 o'clock. Game 3 of the CBI, and that's where I'm going here with little Cleveland State. I'm at a 2.5, 3. We'll see where this goes in the morning here. And listen, nice Queen story. Big win today for them, tournament-wise. A team that's new to the big leagues of the NCAA, big boy basketball. All right, you beat a team that's Northern Arizona. They lost in a tournament. Did they really want to be here? Whatever. Big game for Queens. Now you're in the back-to-backs. Give me Cleveland State here. One, I think they got a little unfinished business. They lose in the Horizon by 2. This was I'm going to say they were like the second best. I thought they could even win the Horizon. Bad ending for them. The key here, though, is just the strength and the whole surrounding of Queens. Anytime they stepped up into this kind of bracket of how teams are power rated in these kind of areas, they've lost. And they've lost by margin. The closest games are by 8-point losses to stepping out of conference. So this is a big step up in competition. Cleveland State's a tougher upper echelon mid-major. I think they win this one by like 10. I mean, if this line is anywhere under 10, it's Cleveland State. I don't want to say a no-doubt route, but listen, I'm on my way over 400 wins of college basketball this year. I'm telling you, Cleveland State is getting it done here. We did Cleveland State the other time because we thought you were the mascot back in a couple weeks ago with the beard. We're riding you, Rod. We're going Cleveland State here to beat up on Queens out of North Carolina. This is not Queens, New York, Queens, North Carolina. But we're taking Cleveland State minus 2.5. Cover the spread, babe. I should say 2.5. I don't know. It might be a little higher than that. But cover the spread, whatever it is, 10 or less. I'm pushing it. Let's go. Cleveland State.
And over to Al. What do you think here in this one? Cleveland State.
Yeah, I'll ride with Sean here. I'd like them to win this one by 2 possessions. I mean, as I mentioned, we got the mascot here. How can we go wrong? I'll ride with Sean. I think they win this one by 2 possessions plus. So give me Cleveland State. All right.
And hey, I believe the last time it was like X was going against Cleveland State, wasn't it? Wasn't that who was playing? Who played Cleveland State? Because I was definitely on the other side of that for some reason. And you were like, was it Youngstown? Penguins. It was the Youngstown. It was the Penguins. It was the Youngstown Penguins. And got the job done in that one, didn't they? Did the Penguins in that one. So, okay, fine. It's time for the mascot to step up and get us a Cleveland State win so we can cover the spread. And as Sean alluded to, even if it gets up to 3.5, 4. Cleveland State's a better team offensively. And yeah, it's the back-to-back spot. We've seen it. It's tough to get up the way they did for that first game. And now you got to face a Cleveland State's team that, hey, after that loss last time, I think they're going to be up for it. The Viking Hordes will be ready to go. It'll be coming. Take Cleveland State in this one. So next game, we're going to go back to we're going to kick off to an NBA game. So we're going to look at Minnesota taking on the Pacers here in this one. This line is it's a pick 'em right now. Coin flip either way. Money line minus 110 both sides. Total 232 in this one. And for me, I'm leaning to the Timberwolves in this one, but I like the over. I think we see plenty of offense from both these teams. You look at what the Minnesota Timberwolves have been doing over the last 5, and they've been shooting lights out, hitting 49% of their field goals and scoring about 125 points a game. And you look on the other side of things, well, the Pacers offense has been rolling as well. In home games, they're hitting 50% of their field goals and scoring 118 points. Over the last 5, hitting 49% of their field goals, and scoring about 120. So those he hit their averages, what they've been doing over the last 5, and they gets us to about 245, and this totals at 232. So I still see some value us taking this over all the way up to about 240. And then defensively, both teams defensively over the last 5. The Pacers giving up about 118 points a game, And then you look at the Timberwolves giving up 48% field goal shooting, and they're giving up about 112 points a game. So plenty enough to get us up and over this total. Love it here. You look at revenging a loss. Timberwolves pretty good at revenging a loss. That's why I kind of lean to the Timberwolves to get the win. Playing pretty good. 43-32 to the over. Their last 5, Minnesota 4-1 to the over. Pacers 3-2 in their last 5 to the over. And also 15-9 to the over this year are the Indiana Pacers versus teams with winning records. So give me the over 232 in this one. Kicking on over to Al. What do you think here in this one? Timberwolves and the Pacers.
I completely agree. You got two teams that definitely like playing a lot more offense than they like playing defense. As you mentioned, Minnesota 40-32 to the over on the season. Indiana is 33-2 pushes to the over. So yeah, both teams again just playing to the over there, and seems to be the way the NBA has been trending lately anyway. So I'll ride with you, and I'll take this game to go over. Yeah.
Hang on over to Sean. What do you think here in this one? Minnesota taking on the Pacers.
Well, normally when I see like a little revenge spot, you lose at home to these guys. What was it? 132 to 130. You think, all right, we're gonna come out and win, and to do that, you kind of like hold the other team down a little bit, right? Defense, so you outscore them. I don't think so. I'm with you on the over here. I mean, they beat New Orleans 134-93. That's a game where you figure New Orleans ain't scoring. They're still pummeled them to the ground by 40 points. Yeah, this is an over for me here. I think the 240 range. Why not up to the 250 range? I mean, they got into the 130s last time. What's changed? I'm looking at just the spread run here for the Pacers. Not good. And if you're a favorite not covering like that, it's because you know what? You got a poor defense, right? You can't cover big numbers. That teams get back into it. Well, Minnesota's a playoff team. Let's go. I'll get in the bus. Drive us to the winner, to the window here, Rod. Get us to cover the spread. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get us up and over this total. Yeah, lots of points scored in this one. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. That kicks off our nice Monday to kickstart the week. Let's get to it. I hope we get you a nice 3-0 to kickstart the week. Hey, just before we get to it, make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss out on getting the best of the hour with us with these videos. So definitely appreciate you there. Keep chatting in the comments. We love it. We love interacting with you guys in the comments. And then I believe this one came from you guys. We're going to do a quick little recap as we always do. First game we looked at the Lakers game. And Al likes laying the 4 with the Lakers, taking on the Magic there on that one. And you look at me and Sean, and I think we were doing a little dancing. Like, we believe in magic. We can do the other Magic song, but we'll save that for another day. And then another game we're looking at Cleveland State. Why? Because I look like the mascot? No, because Cleveland State is the better team. Queens is the second half of the back-to-back, one that we're in agreement with. Take Cleveland State in that one. And then the last one we looked at here was the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Pacers. And we're in agreement. Hey, it's a revenge spot, lean to Minnesota, but we like the over as the play here in this one. These two teams don't play a whole lot of defense, so take the over, Pacers and Timberwolves here on Monday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. Kickstart the week. Don't forget again, make sure you subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. It helps us out a ton. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. And what are we doing here?
Cover the spread.
Come spread, baby. Woo!